What would you do if you lived in a world of darkness with very limited light, and one day you found out that that light was fading completely? What would you do if you realized that your food supply was almost gone? How would you proceed if you discovered that your city was decaying? Well, this is exactly what happens to Lena in The City of Ember by Jean Dupro. The City of Ember is about a teenage girl named Lena Mayfleet and her friend Dune. Ember was built 250 years prior to when the story takes place by a group of people called the Builders. They built Ember in hopes that it would help humanity survive after the apocalypse. They left the inhabitants with roughly 200 years worth of rations. One day, Lena finds out that the food supply is going fast and that the generator that powers the city is failing. This is extremely scary to the people of Ember because the generator is their only source of light and power. Come to find out, the builders actually left instructions for them to exit the city when the time is right. So Lena, Dune, and a couple of others set out on a journey to escape the only world they've ever known in search of safety. Even though this book's target audience is young adult readers, I read it in my late 20s and I absolutely loved it. It quickly became one of my all-time favorites. Dupro does such an amazing job of using vivid details to make you feel like you were right there in that darkness with these characters. This is just one of those books that you have to keep reading. The mystery and intrigue keep you turning page after page just to find out what happens next. So I'm going to leave you with my favorite quote from the book. There is so much darkness in Ember, Lena. It's not just outside, it's inside us too. Everyone has some darkness inside. It's like a hungry creature. It wants and it wants and it wants with a terrible power. The more you give it, the bigger and hungrier it gets.